watching to see what you do. Everyone's looking at you.
You got Zoom Basic?
No, I that's why we went late, because I had to pay for the upgrade.
$14.99, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're paying $60. I think I'm getting fucking swindled somewhere.
I think you're getting swindled, man.
Yeah.
No, you got like shit for like a corporation, dude. Something big. You got the 2 packages.
Yeah,
I don't think I need that
bucks
shit.
one. That means like you can have like I think 1,000 people on at one time. Like you're never gonna have that many people on.
No. I think I'm having to recheck that shit out myself.
Yeah, the $14.99 one is gonna be up to 200 people, and it was flawless.
And that has everything.
Yeah.
It gives you enough time to do everything. You can record all the time, right?
24 hours. That's 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we gotta check that out. I don't know what he might have been just looking one night when he wasn't too sure what was happening. I guess maybe I don't know.
He probably was just one of those. Joe likes to. We're not live, right? No, we're not. Joe likes to party, man. He likes to party.
Yeah.
I love Joe, man. He's fucking.
Nah, he's a cool dude, man. We have a good time.
Good trip.
He's a trip. He is a trip.
I'm gonna reach.
Man.
They're asking if we're done.
No, I know.
Video.
All right. No, we're not. Jesus, I'm
going, Sean. I think it's time for a drink.
Yeah, it's time for a drink. Can you drink your little baby bottle there?
Do you want me to mix some fruit with this?
You got an umbrella there?
Oh, you're nursing. Why don't you put some formula in it, man? Since you're nursing it.
Make a uterus drink.
Make a booty drink.
I gotta have some bang with this, definitely.
Try it out, man. Matter of fact, you can watch this shit. There's this one. It's called Rainbow Unicorn. It's a special flavor.
Does the straw look like a freaking horn? You can drink a freaking horn.
Larry's a marketing genius.
Bang.
I would definitely do that. Get a rainbow unicorn drink with the straw that looks like a freaking horn that comes out of his head. Fucking awesome.
Unicorn.
We're back, guys. We are back live.
And we are back in this bitch.
We're back.
And we're back. All right.
Wow.
Patrick, you were telling us all about Euno. Go ahead and tell us about your upcoming projects and what's going on with Euno. Exciting things.
We've been working on a lot of cool stuff, right, in the background. And we got like little shit doing. Well, it's not little shit. Not to take away from anyone on our team. We're fixing the website. We're creating a brand new desktop wallet for Mac and Windows. Damn, I'm feeling these drinks. Hold on.
Yeah.
And also, we're working on something a lot bigger on the horizon. So I've been working on that diligently around the clock, and it's going extremely well. I created a deadline for myself, which is rather ballsy, but I love deadlines. And I'm making I think it helps with progress because you kind of like hold yourself accountable, right? So you have to like push. It's not something you can just kind of procrastinate on. But it's going well. I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure I'm going to hit my own personal deadline, but I will have something extremely good to show by the end of the deadline to show people, which would be awesome.
And that's good to have deadlines too, like you're saying, because you push yourself for it. The only bad thing about it, the reprise on that, is that if you let somebody know about your deadline you don't hit it, now you're an asshole. You know,
exactly.
That's hard.
But the good thing is, I told everyone I've set a deadline for myself, but I didn't really specifically say what it was. Good. So I mean, you kind of leave yourself a way out. Not that I'm going for the fucking easy way out, but I'll have something to show by that deadline, which will definitely excite and, if not at least pacify many of the folks in the crypto space. So
awesome.
What are you going to be able to do with the app?
With the app, you're going to be able to essentially go to any I can't say the name. You can go to any single point of sale machine and pay in crypto and it will automatically be transferred into fiat. So it's kind of like the holy grail motherland of shit that needs to get done for crypto to become mass adopted, right?
Yeah, definitely help.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Then my grandma, I can like kind of teach her how to use it, and she would be able to use it as well. Fucking Uber drivers, McDonald's, whatever. Whose hat is nice?
The Irishman said he liked my hat. It was nice. So I just told him I loved his hat.
On
the chat.
Texting back and forth.
Yeah, I was just looking at the chat. I see he said I like your hat. I don't know.
Trump, thank you, man. You've been around since the beginning.
2016.
No, I haven't been around that long. We haven't been around.
That's Trump.
Yeah.
That was
Crypto Trump.
Yeah. See, we're still sharp, man. Even though I'm buzzing a bit.
Even though you did that in the beginning, that's crazy. But you know what, Patrick? It's awesome to have guys like that, right? That are around with you from the beginning and know how you started, where you've been, and not people jumping. It's good to have people jumping later on, but the guys from the beginning are actually with that ride with you, and they're excited with you.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Loyalty is royalty, right? Like I've always held that saying near and dear to my heart. And you got people that, like, of course, that are just in it for a quick buck, which will happen. It happens. And you get people that are impatient. They just want price action, and they act like they're interested in a project. I was heavily into Verge back in the day. In 2017, before all that fucking shit happened. I mean, I love Verge. Verge is my first love. You know what I mean? Like, it would pain me to see, because I used to be in that room and there was only like a couple people in there talking, and it would pain me to see all these fucking people in there just all about the fucking moon, all about the moon. And then, Verge is going back down, and no. Like, and Justin, I used to talk to him and Crypto Rec like fucking daily. We would speak daily. And they would they would tell me like, damn, dude, like this shit is exhausting. It's exhausting, and I didn't really understand why. And then I started seeing like all the, where's Justin at? Where's Justin? How come he's not around? The price is down and he's not in here. We need him to be in here. And like, you start to realize like, fuck, man, like most of these people are just into the price action, which is understandable. People join for different reasons, whether it's, to try and actually make an impact in the world.
Give us our money.
Yeah. Or it's just, I need a fucking ROI. And
yeah,
it's funny, like, to see people now in our project the same way. They're like, man, like, what's going on? I'm starting to get worried. I'm nervous. It's like, dude. And for me, honestly, like, we've never been price driven at all. We've never been about the price. We're completely self-funded. I've spent my own hard-earned money multiple times. The team has as well. And you start to realize, like, a lot of people are the same way. They just want, like, money and all that shit. And they're like, oh, what's going on? Like, any news and blah, blah, blah. And I actually had a conversation with one of my admins, I think it was yesterday, about people saying, price. And I've publicly said, we're not price motivated. And to be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck about the price. I don't. I'm glad if you make money on this project, but it's not something where I'm like, oh, I'm going to release this just so that we can have some hype and raise up, price.
I understand you saying that, but
dude, you have to look out for your investors.
But I think that's the detriment of a lot of good projects, is that they focus so much on that and they ignore that. And that's such a huge, they may be, you can't really call them douchebags because they're in it for that. If they make it clear, but that's such a big part of people that are going to promote your message.
It is, but it's not long term. It's not long term. It's not sustainable.
No, but it's like to get to start the engine going, to get the interest, to get the word out.
The engine going to what point? Like, let's be realistic. The people that jumped into Verge after I did were there strictly because of what happened with McAfee and the fucking Pornhub shit, the MindGeek. Yeah, they were just looking for a quick, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 15x return. It's not anything substantial enough where they truly believe in a project. And that's a fucking shame, man, because it's the wild, wild west still in crypto. Like, you can go in there and you can do a couple trades and swing and get your money and get the fuck out. But if you truly believe in a project and you truly believe in something, see, there's a difference between investing and trading. An investor invests in something that's going to happen, invest in potential, invest in growth, not exponential rapid growth that's not sustainable. A trader will find an opportunity and go in and get out. And that's what a lot of people is. Exactly.
It is true, but it's almost like a symbiotic relationship.
I'm not,
with a maggot.
I'm not ignoring the fact that we need traders, we need those people for volume and stuff like that. But I'm not going to just cater to those people because they're not going to be around later on. They're not. They're just going to be around.
But that's the thing. I think a lot of people say, I really don't care about price. I don't care about it. But that needs to be not the whole picture, but it needs to be that section of
it's important. It's important. Obviously, I can't get
on exchanges without volume. You can't get you know what I mean? It gives you the whole space, the whole
But you can't. Right now. But see, this is a problem. We've been so spoiled as a whole that any type of news, it would be something stupid. Something stupid. Oh yeah, new website coming out. Boom, pump. And that's just, come on, man. That's fucking retarded.
Those days are gone, man. They're gone.
When Lambo, all that stuff.
People are still living in that they still have that mentality that give me news, give me something, give me
rebranding 10%, 15%, 20%.
That's why when news comes out, they go fucking crazy.
I think the bear market shook all that out.
It did.
Now we're getting down to more fundamentals.
Yeah, it really allowed the people that were actually working to roll up their sleeves and get to work. But at the same time, you got to realize that, like, okay, if I just focused on price action, I could fucking manipulate this and fucking do this, and that's just unstable, man. It's unstable, and it makes you look really bad. I'd rather just have some slow, organic, natural growth that is, sustainable instead of, the whole boom rocket and the people that got in at the right time just fucking fell off and go back down. That looks so terrible to see a negative 40%, negative 80%, like in 24, 48 hours. That's terrible, man. But it happens daily. And it happens daily because people are more focused on the trading aspect. And don't get me wrong, I do sympathize for investors. I do sympathize because I was an investor at one point, right? I invested a lot. And I sympathize in their return on investment, but I'm not going to solely pacify and dictate our growth as a project based on monetary gain. If it was for monetary gain, like, come on, man, I would have been blabberjabbing, jaw-jacking about everything that's going on a long time ago, just for personal gain. And that's the bad thing, is when people are just drawn to that, then you're just gonna have a bunch of shit. It's not real. That's not real. That's not real.
All the people, short-term investors that were just looking to grab a quick cash and stuff, they should be gone. Now it's to the regular people that
if you can't afford to have those funds tied up in your market, whatever market, whether it be blue chips, stock market, penny stocks on the pink sheets,
that's another thing, dude. You have a whole different class of investor. Number one, this is a brand new asset class, hasn't happened in hundreds of years. But you have a whole new investor class. You have 14-year-olds invested in this shit. You have trailer park people investing. You have poor
It's
people.
completely unregulated.
It's completely different. So you have people whose idea of long term is 2 months. You know, they're not the same kind of investors. So and they've also been taught, if they came in the bull market, 2 months is a long term thing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I was blown away. I don't know if it's okay for me to talk about it. You know, Joe talked about it. Lee, you didn't hear this. Lary bought Verge $500, and like in a month or two, it was worth like 30 grand. And but he believes in the project. He believes in it. He's holding it. You know what I mean? He's growing it.
I put 13 grand into Verge total, and it went well for me. And then December 2017, I fucking BTC at $18,000. I got out, but I stuck the ride. You know what I mean? The only reason why I pulled out, and dude, I shit you not, I swear, you can ask my ex-wife. I was sitting in my kitchen on my laptop crying as I sold. And the only reason why I did it is because my daughter kept calling me daddy, 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 and I would not fucking look away from my computer. At that moment, I realized, dude, I'm like fucking obsessed with it.
Obsessed, yeah.
Obsessed. So I have to like get rid of this right now. I don't have time. I'm about to get married. I have fucking kids. I got all this shit going on, like, you know, work. So I sold, and it hurt my soul, bro, for like fucking, you know, and then BTC kept going up, and like, dude, I thought I was like dead. Like I didn't even, like, I went from all day doing this on my screen, you know, Blockfolio like a motherfucker, to like, I was still doing this because I was like, oh, what did I miss? Yeah. But at the same time, it was like, okay, it was time. That's not sustainable, man. That type of growth is not sustainable. Yeah. In order for there to be winners, what has to happen? People have to lose.
Yeah.
There was a lot of winners. There was a lot of fucking losers. When people on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter that never even heard the word blockchain before are pitching me Litecoin, that's a problem. My Uber driver is telling me, oh, I'm going to buy Bitcoin, it's on the news. Like, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they all bought it, and when 2018 came, they all lost their money, and everybody was like, holy shit, this sucks, and also gave it a bad name, because it shouldn't have really happened what happened. Yeah. It was really terrible. So all the people that bought late because there was something crazy going on here and something to get involved in, when 2018 came and they lost all their freaking money, it was like, holy shit, this is bullshit.
2017 ultimately like hurt crypto. It was really bad because, you know, it knocked us down a lot. Although the price is still better than prior 2017, it's still not, like, it's got a bad name. Like all my friends that I tell in the professional world, oh yeah, you know, crypto, and they're like, oh, that shit's a fad. Oh, that's fucking.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
Oh my god, dude, I go off so bad.
They're not educated. Most people don't even know what a fucking Ponzi scheme is.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's like, do you know what a fucking Ponzi scheme is? Do you know what it is? Do you know? No, you don't know.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You don't. Fucking Avon's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, or the pyramid. It was like those pyramid schemes. That's what this is about. Like the
multi-level marketing. Yeah. You know what I've been seeing a lot lately is I get like those Forex guys who are like, oh yeah, join our Forex team, and they're like taking a picture next to a fucking Porsche, and I'm like, oh yeah, you just gotta pay us $400 a month, and you know, like, honestly, like, getting back to, you know, like, it's all about a real product. What kind of problems you can solve? That's it. If you are just completely obsessed with price action and stuff like that, well, like, come on, man, you just go to the casino. Like, that's better for you than fucking sitting behind a computer, not getting real sunlight or having drinks, or, you know what I mean? It's just bad. So
it's bad. But you know what, Patrick? Most people don't give a fuck about the projects. They're in for the cash, and that's it. You know, if they 2x, 3x, they're out, you know?
This is crazy, but like, for me personally, I'm not in crypto to make money. Like, I made money on crypto. Money is like irrelevant for me. specifically. I understand people do want to get their, you know, their return on investments and stuff like that. It's fair. That's fair, right? If I invest in a project or a company or one of my friends' startup, I want to make some money off of it. But realistically speaking, for me personally and my team as a whole, our main objective and goal is delivering a product.
Yeah.
Okay. Something that functions, something that works. Because that's what people get derailed off of. They hold these ICOs and all this shit. And it's all about building this hype, paying people to promote your shit, all that stuff. Like, oh, we did recently an airdrop where we did a giveaway, and we got like fucking 9,000 people on our Telegram, right? When we were at like 1,800 before 2,000. We got 9,000 people on our Telegram to join. And
the same 1,800 people are the ones that are talking.
Exactly, man. That's and it's just, it makes no sense. So why are you doing that? Just so that it looks, I understand it looks better and exchanges will be like, okay, you have a bigger community.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all,
like I said, it's like a necessary evil, man. Because that whole end of the business, the exchanges, that all that shit you need, you know what I mean? That's what's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And most of these exchanges, bro, like they're fucking shit bags anyway. I'm sorry. They're all fucking shit bags. I talk to these people and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're interested in your token." I'm like, first of all, we're not a fucking token, okay? And then they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry about that, Patrick. The list price is gonna be this much." No, it's not. This is what the list price should be. This is what it will be if you want to list us. If you don't want to list us at this, then just go ahead and move on. Dude, we're self-funded. Like, you know, it's stupid for people to just say, you know, people were doing these ICOs, paying to get on the top exchange, fucking pumping their way to the top and then dumping right away. Like, you look at a lot of projects that were, you know, ICO'd, they don't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
They don't even exist anymore. And they didn't do this. They didn't show their fucking face on camera. You know what I mean? They didn't do any of this shit. They fucking got a little image from Shutterstock, and they were like, you know, pretending that they were doing something when they really weren't. And it's just a terrible way to live. And coming from somebody who invested in actual stock market, like, it's disgusting. And it's kind of scary at the same time, man.
The thing about showing your face, I think it's just, if you're looking at it like a coin, something that's more decentralized, I can understand it's not, people want their anonymity. But when you look at like a more centralized or more like services, stuff like that, you can't put money into it without it. Me and Lee both got ripped off for a lot of money. I think I got ripped off for like 6. Lee got ripped off for like 4 or 5 by NovaCoin or NovaChain. And they've been around. They were the oldest platform of its kind in crypto, over 1.5 years. And we were promoting it for like 9 months. We were making money on it. But as soon as, and it was weird because we were talking about it, they were growing so big, and me and Lee were looking at their wallets, and he's like, "Man, they got like $4 million in here, like $2 million in this." He goes, and I was like, "Yeah."
A week before.
And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? They're really growing, everything's good." And then he said, "It's kind of like a target, man. Kind of, I don't know, a lot of what'd you say?
Temptation, man.
Temptation." And I was like, "For what?" Literally, like days later, the site went down. They're like, "Oh, we have an issue," and then I got a private message by this one. It's like, "Oh, we got hacked. We're working on it, but we just want to tell you." So I told Lee, I was like, "They say they got hacked. Something's not right."
Get the fuck out.
They were gone.
Gone, man. Yeah, gone.
They took everybody's money and hit the road.
Yeah. But look, we didn't do our due diligence. You know, we should have made sure we knew who the fuck was behind the fucking thing.
That's the thing. It was like the only red flag. There were so many other things that were not red flags. Like, they've been around for so long. They've done this. They've done this. Normally, that would be, but there was that one thing. But that one red flag. That's it.
Yeah.
We're trying to work with people to find them. You can't go to the Interpol. They're like, "Who are they?" "We don't know. We just gave them our money," and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here, you idiot!"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was a fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary, man. Like, the only honestly, the only crypto that I've ever invested in was BTC, Litecoin, and Verge. That's it.
Well, I think a lot of short. I
The
really
other
think.
ones, like little shitty ones, I've invested here and there, like a couple $100, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back.
I think a lot of those coins.
I can still hear though.
That people were invested in without doing their due diligence and doing their research are pretty much added now, because now people are more
Savvy.
on what's going on. You know, years ago, we all didn't freaking know what was happening, because we were all just like, oh, this sounds good. Let's get that. Looks like good. Now people realize what happened and what's going on.
Skeptical.
Now they're a little more
For the right reasons.
Literally,
Okay.
people would say, "Hey, this is a really good ICO. Look at this website.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like."
but hey,
You
like
you
get-
gotta think there are still new people coming into the space all the time.
yeah,
Yeah, they literally would say, "Look at this. This is a nice website.
yeah.
It looks good."
It's like picking a freaking horse at the racetrack. I like the freaking name. It looks like a strong
And,
horse.
me and Lee just did a review of this this one project called Utopia, and it's by a bunch of like professionals. It's by a bunch of like crypto anarchists. It looks like a solid project, but their website looks kind of shitty. You know what I mean? But the project looks really sound, and
Right.
the people behind it are. It's like they're serious. Yeah, they're
Well,
like
the big
serious
difference is
about
they're not
privacy.
asking for money, man.
They're also not asking for money. Yeah, but my
That's-
point is their website looks like something from the '90s.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does. You know
Well,
what I
you
mean?
don't judge a book by a cover.
Yeah.
Well, you don't judge a book by a cover, because it could be really shitty and you have great people behind it, or you have a real beautiful one and the people are a bunch of scam artists. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got research.
My
You know?
buddy, he filled out his paperwork. I did too, to become accredited investors. And this was a few years back, in 17, of course. And it was an ICO. And you can get in, but you had, if you're in the U.S., you had to be like an accredited investor. And we did that shit. Spent fucking, W-2s and 1099s.
Thanks, Phil, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you good, man.
Okay. So then we did that, right? And then it was like he was investing like 35 grand or whatever, and I just didn't have a good feeling about it. It was these little Connex boxes that had ACs in them, and they were gonna fill them up with mining equipment to like mine, and they were mobile miners with like
Yeah, I saw. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it looked very.
yeah,
They were like solar powered too.
yep, exactly.
Yeah, they were completely
And-
modular. That looked good, man.
Yeah, it did look good. But he lost about $30-something thousand in that shit. And I like bought ECA and like fucking flipped that real quick and some other shit real cheap. But like, yeah, there's these ones. I mean, they look legit. They're like, oh yeah, you got to become a accredited investor, all this stuff, right? The team was like, some of them were, all right, here's an example. Me and my number 2 guy just had a call last month with, this company who has been creating an exchange, right? And they're probably going to kill me for talking about this. But,
No, they'll never see it, man. They'll never see it.
we had a call with them, and this guy, they did like a pre-sale, private sale. They did an ICO. They did all this shit. There's still no MVP, and they wanted to partner up with us and us pay and all this shit. I started asking the guy questions. I said, what do you have? Like, what can you show me? Oh, well, we're working on this and we're working on that. I'm like, bro, like, you're like fucking 9 months in the game. What do you have?
Yeah.
Like, what do you have? What can you show me? Oh, well, I said, do you have a mobile app? No, I don't. I can have one. No, he said, I have one. I said, okay, can you send it to me? Well, it's not done yet. And I said, okay, so when is it done? Well, we haven't started yet. I can have one. I said, what do you mean you can have one? Yeah, I can have one done. I can have one made. Like, I said, okay, so can you show me, like, the guy had really nothing to show, but he was trying to fucking get in my pocket.
Wow.
That says it all, man. That says it all.
And that was crazy to me because, like, the balls and audacity of some of these people.
Yeah.
That, like, I must have the word fucking retarded on my face. I've negotiated million dollar deals, and you think that you're gonna fucking, bluff me on.
But there are stupid people out there, man. I'm so sick of getting messages because I'm connected with a lot of projects,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I've been advisors on them. I've been team members on a lot of them, and my picture's on the website.
Yeah.
And then I get so many messages from like the CEO, but I have the CEO. It's not him. It's a brand new message thread, and they're like, "Hey, Sean, I'm trying to get on with HitBTC. They need me to send them half a Bitcoin, but I'm away from my computer." I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll send that as soon as hell freezes over you, piece of shit."
Oh, bro.
I'm like,
No joke.
you do know that like I can just message or call the real CEO, right? I
Wow.
was like, do people really fall for this? I'm like, your family doesn't love you.
Yeah. Andrew's in here. Last month we had a guy from India pretending to be me. Like he called Andrew and he's like, "Hey, Andrew, it's Patrick." he's like, I need 2 BTC. Can you please send?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
like,
dude,
like,
that's the thing. Usually I'm like, yeah, let me just call you real quick. I'm like, oh, I can't call. I'm like, we're on Telegram. I just hit the call button. No, my speaker's broken. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man.
What Andrew told? No, my friend, this is bullshit. I will not send it to you. No, nothing. You get nothing.
He recorded it. First he was like, "Oh yeah, send me the address, and I'll fucking send it to you right away, boss." And then the guy sends him an address. He's like, "Did you send yet?" And then he's like, "You're not Patrick. I talk to Patrick like every fucking day. I know him. He doesn't sound like an Indian guy, like an Indian scammer."
Sometimes I'll tell them I sent it, right? It'll be like half a Bitcoin or a bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I sent it.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? I still don't have the verification. It didn't come in. I was like, what? I was like, oh no, man, I accidentally sent it to the wrong place. Crap. And then they're like, it actually worked. He actually sent it and I didn't get it. I'm just laughing. Like, it's so frustrating for them. They're like, yeah, it fucking worked. But I was like, don't worry. I accidentally sent it to when we signed up on Huobi or whatever. They said they'll refund it back. Just take 24 hours. And they're like, do you have another Bitcoin? I was like, yeah, but that's all we got, man. I don't want to risk it. Like, no, it's fine. We're good. Just send it. I was like, nah, we'll.
Dude, I spoke to one of these scammers, yeah? On Telegram, I spoke to him about 30 minutes, yeah? He sent me a fucking shitload of different addresses, yeah? And do you know how much they were making a month?
Oh, they're making
in about 25 Bitcoin a month.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
No.
Wow.
Scamming people.
No, that's the thing, dude. Like I said, but before we started, there's 2 people out there. Martini guy, somebody messaged him, and he used some kind of reverse thing. Found their location out.
Yeah.
He looked them up, and they had like 16 Bitcoin that they had in this one wallet.
They work in groups, there could be 25, 30, 40 of them working together.
No, but this is just one dude because he said, look, I know you're in this location. I'm going to tell these people, the authorities and blah, blah. And the guy's like, no, bro, how much you want? I'll send you 2 Bitcoin. And he was showing the text. He's like, look, just don't mess with me. You'll ruin my family. And blah, blah, blah. I'll get arrested.
Wow.
And he was like, no, you're a piece of shit, man. I'm going to expose all this. I'm going to put it on video. And he put it all out. But it was nuts, man. Nuts.
That's fucking nuts, man.
He wouldn't do it if people didn't fall for it,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, they have to be making money on it. That's the first thing I asked him. Like, does anybody really fall for this? I'm like, does any fucking person that has access to the company money, I understand you fall for shit in your own personal thing, you're stupid. But if you are working on a project and you have access to money, who would actually send it without verifying it or talking to the CEO on the phone or something?
Yeah.
That's insane, man. That's absolutely insane.
That is crazy.
You should be fired for that. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, how do they think that is something that's like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just like, and it's not even being street smart. It's just having common fucking
common sense.
Common
Man.
sense.
Yeah, common fucking sense.
If you are smart enough to like buy Bitcoin,
a fool and his money are soon parted.
Exchange. Fucking buy it with this, do that. Like, dude, it's a process to buy altcoins, right? If you're smart enough to do that and you don't think, hey, I'm possibly getting scammed right now, you're a fucking idiot.
Exactly. You deserve to get scammed.
I want to ask y'all something, because you brought up accredited investors, and I thought about this, and there's something that I wanted to do. I thought about it. Lee, you know what an accredited investor is in the U.S.?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay. It's not not a weird question.
Are you going to talk about the stuff we spoke about earlier?
What? No, because I haven't told anyone about this.
Okay.
So for anyone that's watching that doesn't know, a credit investor is an investor in the United States that has over $250,000 that they can prove that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Most all investments in the United States that are like decent investments, ICOs were that way. A lot of because you know how ICOs and others, a lot of projects won't deal with U.S. investors because of the SEC. But if you're an accredited investor, they'll deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the accredited investor, and there's been a Bitcoin or crypto mama from the SEC, the one regulator who's pretty cool. She said that it's elitist and stupid. I've always thought it's elitist and stupid. But it basically says you can't participate in this investment unless you're an accredited investor because you're stupid. You're stupid and you don't know what you're doing because you don't have $250,000. If you weren't,
I don't necessarily agree with that, but
that's basically what it says. If you weren't stupid, you'd have $250,000.
you have $250,000.
Having the $250,000 is your proof that I'm not stupid. I'm smart enough to know how to handle my money. So I'm of the belief that this is a violation of the Constitution.
Because
if you are a cab driver and you want to invest in this ICO or this project or this investment, and you work an extra full shift every week, and you got an extra $500 at the end of the month, your accreditation is that you were away from your family, that you busted your ass, and that you worked an extra 4 days this month, and you have $500 that you want to put into this, that you want to take the risk to grow it and to prosper. And by them not letting you do that, they're taking away, you don't have the opportunity to, So this is when I'm sad I'm drunk.
The opportunity,
the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of growth. That's a violation of that. That's stopping you from doing that. That's the government.
Don't necessarily correlate money with the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, but most people do.
I thought that was really Superman who said that anyway.
You know what I mean? And the regulator said this really is an elitist thing. It's telling people they're not smart enough to invest their own money.
I get that.
The law is set to separate rich people from smart people. The law is set to make certain investments that are lucrative to own, not just high risk, a lot of investments.
High risk, high yield.
By putting that rule on it, this is only for accredited investors. You're basically saying this is only for our friends. This is only for our rich. This is only for the rich.
Not necessarily for our friends. It's not a good old boys program because no one's inviting you to become a accredited investor. That's on your own will.
But it can be used for just a certain class of people in the United States.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's like Jim Crow laws. Well, they're not really racist. No, they're fucking racist. You know what I mean? It can be used for it. It is used for it.
I don't know, man. That's kind of a thin line because do you really want people like investing their whole fucking life savings? And if you have $250,000, let's be honest, you could probably get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you're liquid, $250,000, then you have no problem with cash flow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So realistically speaking, if you were to lose 50, 60 grand, yeah, it's going to fucking hurt. You probably might drink a couple bottles of gin, but you can probably get it back. Now, somebody who only has fucking $4,000 in their savings account and invest $3,000 of it, they lose that shit. They're going to hurt, man. They're going to fucking hurt. That's the difference between them paying their mortgage and going to foreclosure.
But who's the government to tell them they can't? Who's the government to tell them that they don't? Who's the government to stop them from that?
The same people that end up fucking bailing them out. That's.
But they don't bail out those people, do they?
Oh, dude, bro, come on. When a house goes into foreclosure, how long does it take before the constable comes? Let's be honest.
Yeah, who bails them
There's
out?
motherfuckers living in their house for 9 months on a house that I'm trying to fucking buy as an investment property. I have to wait because it's fucking, dude, it's a long process. It's not just like, hey, you lost your house. In 9 months, I can raise fucking $2 million. Or, you know, I can figure something out. But see, that's the difference. And I'm not saying like it's okay to regulate that, but I kind of see the pros there on the regulation.
I don't think it's the government's place, though, man, because it's the same thing for everything else. It's
Do you
like
think
telling
it's the government's place to help to do like government assisted living and government assisted?
I think it's the government's place to
programs and
go after shady investments, but not legitimate investments and stop people from investing.
Do you think it's okay for some people to have to pay $7,000 a month in taxes, and some people to get back fucking 14 grand when it comes to tax season?
Ooh, so you don't want me to answer that, man. No, I don't want to answer that. Because I know people that fucking...
answer it.
No, dude, poor people get back so much fucking money with the earned income and shit. My cousin doesn't fucking work and doesn't do shit all year, and he gets 10 grand for 4 kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you think that's okay?
Pays a tax on the house, pays shit.
$7,000 a month
Yeah,
in taxes,
it's
then
so...
had to stroke a check with my fucking Mont Blanc at the end of, come February. And then my cousin, meanwhile, who has kids and doesn't have a job.
Yeah, I know.
Is just getting money, my fucking money. You think that's cool? Like, do you agree with that?
No, I think it's fucking fucked up, man.
So it's kind of the same thing. Like, dude, you really want to fucking put those people at risk of spending all their money?
Are those people kind of fucking smart to play the system and get that money, though? Yeah. Because you know what? She's fucking sitting on her butt. She's getting $1,200 in food stamps. And a month, she's getting 10 grand at the end of the year, pays all the taxes on the house, pays this, pays that. Good to go. Pays the cell phones for the year, pays all that shit. You know what I mean? She's gaming the system, you know?
So are these people really that dumb, or they're just smart and take the easy way?
Smart, lazy. Yeah, smart, easy, lazy. That's the focus. It's
so
focus.
I don't think it's necessarily bad to regulate the accredited investors. I don't think that. I don't think it's bad.
What do you think, Larry?
I think it's a whole fucked up situation there. It's like you don't know which way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like two different opinions. They both sounds right. You know, it is or it isn't. So
I mean, I'm not an accredited investor. I don't have $250,000, and there's been shit that I've missed out on that I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to research something. You know what I mean? And I couldn't. You know, it's so frustrating when oh, now you're in America, dude. Sure, you accredited investor? No. Sorry, Sean. You're a cool guy, man, but you know what I mean? It's just, it's frustrating.
Yeah. You feel like your hands are being tied for what reason? You know,
they are
doing it.
Yeah, mine. I haven't even used it.
Yeah.
But I understand, I understand the frustration there, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I don't know, man.
I mean, you'll go back to the cab driver, dude. Dude works his ass off, gets extra money, does his research. You know, he looks everything, knows everything about the tea. This is going to be a good thing. This Amazon is going to take off. You know what I mean? And he can't put the money in there. His $500 could turn into $100,000 and change his life. But he can't put the money in.
Or he could lose the whole fucking thing, man. You
know
what I mean?
That's another good point. Yes.
But who is the government to tell him he can't?
But you can't have regulation in one sector and not in the other sector.
But you also can't regulate stupidity. If someone's stupid, they're going to be stupid. You know what I mean? You have to give them the opportunity, and that's
themselves over.
That's what's being taken away. The opportunity is taken away.
You got to protect people from themselves sometimes, man.
Look, comrade. No.
Don't call me fucking comrade.
My God.
Did you call him a uterus?
You fucking uterus, yeah.
You fucking uterus.
I really don't know where this came from, but it has to stop, man.
And you're fucking up to show all your serious shit, Tay.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys kill me, man.
Have a drink of juice, Sean.
It's not a juice.
He's chewing ice cubes now. It's freaking crazy.
Fucking iced tea.
It's orange soda and mango pineapple vodka.
Oh, like a creamsicle.
It's
Heavy
not
stuff.
juice.
Heavy shit, man.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, it's heavy. It's 70 proof, man.
I know, man. I don't doubt you, man.
Yeah, because I had to send you a fucking picture, you asshole, because you didn't believe me.
I still didn't fucking believe you.
Even if the picture was sent, it was freaking edited.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did point out the flag was wrong on there. That's kind of weird.
If I was wrong, where?
On the bottle, it's from Sweden, Swedish vodka. I'm sorry. Why don't you try oxygen, Lee? You could try that. It works.
Think about picking up cigarettes also. Combining the vape and the cigarettes.
And grab a cigar too. Fuck it.
I told you about my friend Snot, dude. He was, this vape is good, so help me quit smoking. He was vaping, had the patch on, and still smoked every now and then. Snot.
I know who the fuck Snot is.
Yeah, you know Snot.
Of course a guy named Snot's going to do that. What do you think? Of course a guy with the name of Snot's going to do shit like that. What are you kidding me?
His name's Scott, but, call him Snot.
Snot. All right, yeah. That's crazy.
But, every month or two, no, I'm going to quit smoking, man. I really am. I'm going to quit drinking, too.
The easier said than done.
Yeah.
None of you guys smoke?
I quit a few years ago, man. I was a two-pack a day.
Smokes crack. No, I quit for energy drinks.
No, I have smoked. Every now and then I'll smoke some weed. Hello. Hey. No,
I was 2 packs. Yeah, too, Larry. 2 packs, man.
Like I answered.
I missed them.
Yeah. I used to love smoke. I really enjoyed it a lot. And
Smoking a drink, man, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard now, but I pretty much got over it pretty good. I thought it was going to be harder, but it wasn't because I was smoking 2 packs a day, man. I really enjoyed it. I would go out and have a cigarette. That's how much I liked it.
How long are you off them?
Oh, it's almost 5 years now.
Oh, wow. Well done, man. Well done.
Yeah, 5 years. And even my wife was like, I can't believe you quit smoking. I was like, yeah, I can't believe I did either. But I actually had to use that pill that they give you. I didn't go.
Yeah.
That pill that they said. Yeah, they say possibly you could commit suicide and go crazy and shit like that. I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. And the shit worked, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it works good, man. Yeah.
I had like a half a pack of cigarettes left. And when I went through the 2 weeks that you had to take that.
Yeah, 2 weeks,
I didn't even want the cigarette. And I'm telling you, I was 2 packs. I would smoke right after. I love smoking. Yeah, and I was like, wow, I'm looking at them and I don't even want them, man. This shit really worked. And then when I found, a week later, it's like I never smoked in my life. I was like, holy shit, I want to do a commercial for those people. Is how great it was. I think
it works quite well, actually, to be honest. Yeah.
It was really cool, man. I really I guess I could say thank you to them because it really changed me as far as being healthy now. Because another 5 years of smoking that like the way I was, I don't know, I could have been freaking dead now.
What was it called?
It's called Champix over here. I don't know what it's called in the US.
Chantix, same thing.
Chantix, okay.
Yeah, Chantix. Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke hookah, and every now and then I'll smoke some fucking flower. You know what I mean? Just my brother, chill.
Nothing wrong with that. Get you through the day, right?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a day fade.
No, I'll tell my friend about Chantix.
Oh man, it works well. I mean, the first time I used it, I was off it for a year, but I think you want to get one or two. You want to get one crack at it, because the second time I tried to use it, it just didn't fucking work. I was smoking and taking the tablets,
You tried it twice.
Y'all try hypnotism?
I haven't. One of my friends actually went to. Actually, 2 of them went to go see this famous guy in San Diego, in La Jolla. I forgot what his name is. He's like a doctor.
Tom Hanks.
No, not Tom Hanks. He's like a famous he does all the like celebrities or whatever. And they did this thing, hypnotism, and it said like it blew their mind and made them have like clarity and shit like that. And they're, one of them has come back and he's extremely calm, chill. Like it's actually, I think it's something's happened to him. The other one's just saying that.
A friend of mine had it done, and they just told him it tasted really bad. He said it was weird. He said every time he tried to smoke, he almost wanted to throw up. He said it tasted disgusting. Like
it was.
Made him feel sick.
So, yeah, he didn't have hypnotism they didn't have it for cigarettes specifically. It was just for personal development.
Oh, he thought it was meant for fun or something. Yeah.
On some guru shit,
Yeah, you're a chicken. Okay.
How about even the acupuncture? They say, yeah, let's stick freaking needles in your ears, and you won't want to smoke. You stick freaking needles in my ears, I don't want to do fucking nothing after that.
Yeah. That's called a lobotomy, Larry. That's
exactly right. Yeah, acupuncture, sticking needles and shit. Yeah, we're gonna hit this nerve over there. You're gonna smoke. You're gonna like this. You're like that no more. But I'm half dead now, like a freaking pincushion. What are you, crazy?
I can't smoke, and I don't know how to do math anymore.
I don't know nothing anymore. I got all these holes in my body. I drink water and shit shoots out all over the place. It's crazy.
When's the iPhone app getting approved?
So we just finished. You have to fill out like company information and open a minimum of LLC to be able to publish. So we just finished that. It's being submitted actually tonight. After I get done with this, I still have a lot of work to do, and it shouldn't take that long because we can leverage the fact that it's already live on Android.
Android, yeah. iPhone is a bit more of a pain in the butt.
They are a little bastards, but I love iPhone, man. I love iPhone, man. It's just amazing, dude. I love the customization factor of Android because I've had an Android since the G1, the first fucking slide out Google phone. But over the years I've gone back to Android multiple times in different flavors, whether it's a Pixel, a Motorola, Galaxy flavor.
Well, that's one thing that Android really was kicking Apple's butt with the pictures, but I think the XR finally caught up.
Sure, but realistically speaking, I always go back to the iPhone just because most people that I associate with always have an iPhone, and iMessage is perfect. Everything is like just their ecosystem is just so easy, and I have a Mac. I'm using a Mac. And I also have a Windows, a little laptop, a little XPS laptop, little 13-incher. But for the most part, I mean, Apple it's just so much easier, man. It's easier. If I didn't have to charge an Apple Watch, I'd buy an Apple Watch.
You gonna down that, Lee?
Hey, my fucking neighbor just came and said, "Hey, can I keep quiet?"
Cool.
I said to her, "Hey, your fucking baby's been screaming since 3 a.m. Hey, tell her fucking quiet first."
Your neighbor can hear us?
Well, I'm not the quietest guy. Plus, I got you guys.
You haven't even said anything.
Yeah, you're not being loud, man.
Yeah, fuck her, man. I can't fucking bitch.
Yeah, she can hear him.
That's just bullshit.
Fucking bitch.
Can you keep it down in there? Shut your fucking baby up first, then I'll keep it down.
How do you hear me over your baby? What is this shit?
At 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Jesus Christ.
You think it's your alarm clock, right? Going off?
Loudest fucking baby I've ever heard.
Wow.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids, man. I probably won't either. I'm not. It's not my thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just do a lot of practice,
right, Sean?
Huh?
You have kids, right?
Yeah, 2 sets of twins.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fun, ain't it?
It was. Well, I mean, they're grown. Like I said, I was a single dad, dude. So it was crazy,
tough, man. That's tough, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I can imagine. Hey, hats off to you, man. Cheers.
It's no big deal, man. But thanks.
Boys or girls, Sean? How do you two?
All boys, man. All 4 of them.
Wow, all 4 boys.
That's good. At least that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had girls, they'd be fucked up, man. I'd been so overprotective. And their brothers would have been like, their brothers would have been so, man, my niece, I remember, just to give you this, how life would have been. My son, Robert, so this is, they were older than their niece. She was a freshman. They were like sophomore, junior. And she calls me, and she's from the school. She's all pissed off. She's like, this boy hugged me. And then Robert saw him hug me. So then he waited, and then he pulled this dude and slammed him against the wall. He said, you better not be fucking around with my fucking cousin, you piece of shit. It was the wrong guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
He's like, that wasn't even the guy. It was just my friend. I was like, I'm sorry. Don't be hugging dudes in school, Autumn.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been all really, really overprotected, man.
That's good, though, man.
But yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun raising them, dude. It was
I have a little boy and a little girl.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
I actually have a grandkid now. Today's his birthday, as a matter of fact.
A grandkid. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
How old are you, Sean?
Huh?
How old are you?
71.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know why. I thought you were about 72.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged well, man. He hasn't aged well.
Nah, rode hard and put it wet, man. Yeah. I'm like 47. I gotta think about it and do math.
Plus.
But how old are you, Larry?
Freaking older than 47.
How old is Joe? I was telling.
He just turned 40, Joe. He just birthday.
No way.
I fucking told you, dude.
No way,
I
man.
told you he's a vampire or something.
Wow.
Joe is 40?
He's aging well.
Yeah, right. Isn't it? It's
His birthday was just
Joe
like
is 40 years old.
Wow. I didn't think he was that shaving age yet.
I told you it blew my mind, dude.
How old
Looks.
are you, Larry?
56.
Dude, he's really 40 years old?
Yeah, he just had his birthday the other
Yeah.
day. He said on the show.
Cannot
Yeah, he's
believe
40
that.
years old.
Cannot believe that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you, man. I told you. Yeah, it's weird. The first time he said it, I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know, I think that it was one of your first shows you did. He's like, I'm Joe. This is Larry. I know there's kind of a big weird age difference and all. And he's like, what are you talking about? It's not that weird. It's no big deal. You're older than me.
I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Just think you're older than me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just because you're old, Joe. It doesn't matter.
Don't make this weird.
Yeah. God.
It's always weird if you talk about it.
That was hilarious, man. That was hilarious.
That's crazy, man.
Well, good for him, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought he was in his 20s, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks
early
young.
20s.
Yep, he looks young.
I just turned 33 last week.
Really?
Mhm.
Congrats. My birthday was the 16th last month.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, it's funny we hear guys like, Patrick, you say you're 33 years old, all the stuff you've been through and done already. It seems like you should be like 90, Like
I feel like I'm fucking 90, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear some
That's
things
a
that
crazy
guys
part,
doing
man.
that they've been through. Shit, man.
I
It's
was telling my friend today, I'm like, dude, I'm just fucking drained, man. Like, I feel like I'm spread way thin. Like,
Yeah.
so much going on. Just
If
fucking.
you're working all the hours God sends, man, you're going to feel fucked,
Oh, I mean, if you're focused and working, and then kids,
Dude, it catches up so
Yeah.
bad. It hits you like a fucking freight train. You're like,
yeah.
and you're like, what am I doing, bro?
Even if you're working manual labor or if you're working with your head, I was a financial advisor forever, and still, just the hours
Dude.
putting it all in.
Oh,
You come
yeah.
home just as tired. You're like, oh fuck. And my ex like, what are you whining about? You're working in an office. I was like, oh, I had like 10 appointments and I had to talk to people and be nice to them.
Yeah. That's draining, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, dude, raising 4 boys was funny. I remember my had an ex-girlfriend come over, and she was like, dude, every time I go to your house, it's like coming to a frat house. It's just weird. It's like it's just a bunch of dudes. Why is there a basketball hoop set in the living room? I'm like, cuz.
That's what we
There was
do.
room. Yeah. Why wouldn't there be?
We're fucking living our best life.
Why
Yeah,
are there 3 chickens in the bathtub? I'm like, because they wouldn't all fit in the sink. So bathtub, I had to thaw 'em.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Is that
duh.
not normal? Is this
Yeah.
not normal? Come on, what am I missing? Something?
I was like, I gotta cook 3 chickens. They wouldn't fit in the sink to thaw. The bathtub's like a big sink. Come on. He's like, dude, I can't even do it, man.
I thought you meant they were alive. I thought they were alive.
What, the chickens? No, they were just frozen.
Oh, I thought you had like live chickens in your
Yeah, I
bag.
thought they were fucking live, man.
Right? I thought you had live chickens in the bag.
No, it wouldn't be like, why?
That's
Yeah,
where I draw the line.
They're bath toys. Yeah, no, they were frozen chickens. I had to thaw. I had to take them out thaw. I'm like, they won't fit in the sink. I didn't want to. So I just, the tub, it's big. It made sense, man. They thawed fine.
Yeah. What the fuck?
She was all weird about it.
Bro, are you gonna upload this afterwards? Because we're like not even live.
Huh?
We're not live again?
Yeah. No, we haven't been live for a long time.
Ah, fuck.
No, we're live, man.
My screen is frozen. I've been watching like a
mine's been frozen.
Well, mine is frozen too, to be honest, yeah. But Phil said earlier that it was freezing all the time and just refreshing. He couldn't get it going.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing. We're not live, though.
No, I don't think we're live, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't someone should have told me, man. Stopping the stream.
You went the first hour, nobody could hear you, and you didn't give a shit.
Yeah, well, shut up.
We hear that.
It's stuck with me like this.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly right.
Let me refresh.
I thought that was just my phone. I kept on trying to refresh my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna captivate that. How big is your penis?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stay single.
So no,
maybe not. They're like, oh, yeah, he's an accredited investor.
Oh, Leah. I bought the upgraded Zoom because we had to have it.
Yeah, it's working great.
Yeah.
That investment really came true this time. Nice.
Yeah,
actually, Zoom's running fine. Zoom is running fine. I'm recording it, so I'm going to put that on YouTube, so we're good.
Is it recording okay?
I don't know. It's recording, so
it's streaming good now. It's streaming.
Yeah, I could have fixed it a long time ago if someone told me it wasn't on, but we're good.
Crap.
But this is recording, right?
It's after 12 midnight here in New York. I'm not sure what time it is there.
Yeah, it's after 11 G's.
Yeah.
AM here.
And an Irish was just getting up and getting ready for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm just about to have my breakfast.
Yeah, there you go. Liquid breakfast. That's awesome. Liquid eggs, liquid alcohol. That's awesome.
What you got going on, Larry? Anything you want to talk about?
No, except that I'm going to drop out on you guys because I got to go. It's 12 midnight here. That's what I brought that up for. So, I hate to freaking drop out, you guys, but I enjoyed being here. I mean, it was a pleasure. Irishman, Sean, great. Patrick, and as always being, always good to hang out with you guys. We definitely want to do it again. Maybe a little bit earlier, whatever.
Fucking it. I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, see, he's the reason it's as early as or as late as it is.
That's true.
We good about that, dude.
We appreciate it.
No, thank you for inviting me. I had a real fun, and I can't wait to do it again. And we'll
come on anytime, buddy. It's good talking to you, man.
All right, see you soon, Patrick. Take it
easy,
easy,
man.
Take care, brother.
Take it easy.
Take care, Patrick. Anything you want to go over?
I did go over, I think, some stuff I could go over. I can't really go over most of the things, but there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, you've been saying that, and I wanted to go over that. I didn't know you couldn't go over it, man.
I can't technically. So, what I can go over is my deadline. Looks like I'm going to hit it. What else? I mean, okay. We were supposed to have a meetup here in September. We're in current talks with another coin to see if we can do a joint meetup together in the States. Very well respected.
Arizona?
No, in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Very well respected coin. Been talking to them. Actually, I'm gonna message them right now. Text them and see if it's something we can get the ball rolling, because we got to start promoting.
Lee can't go to Vegas.
I can go to Vegas.
He's been banned. Oh, they lifted that ban?
Yeah, it's over now, man.
Okay, that's cool.
You were banned in Vegas, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck.
He can go there as long as he doesn't bring any sheep like last time.
Oh shit!
No, it wasn't the sheep that was the problem. The pigs.
Oh, you can't mix it.
Check this out. Last August, of last year. I went to I had quit my job like in July, and I took like 7-8 months off of work, and I met in Vegas for 11 days with some team members, and one of the team members flew from Amsterdam. He shows up and realizes that he has some cocaine in his wallet. Got international, smuggled cocaine to fucking Vegas. We're out there. He gets some fucking pre-rolls. He smokes weed, all that shit. He doesn't do the cocaine while he's down there. He flew back with the coke. He forgot about it. Flew back to Amsterdam with the cocaine. Nothing happened. I couldn't believe it.
Man, that's crazy. He flew in and out
with the same cocaine. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's fucking crazy, man. How the fuck did you get through security?
They make me throw away my fucking water bottle.
I know. People got to, like, take their shoes off and whatnot.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. And he was fucking, he told me he was shaking, like, just shaking his ass. Like, he was fucking scared.
Yeah.
Asshole puckered up when he was on his way back, and he realized when he was going through TSA, oh, fuck, I got cocaine in my wallet.
How much cocaine do you have to do to forget you have cocaine? That's a lot, dude.
I don't know. No, he's a weed smoker. Somebody gave it to him, put it in his wallet. Forgot about it.
Yeah.
He's a weed smoker.
Yeah, if anybody gave me cocaine, I would know I have cocaine for a long time.
I would know I have cocaine. I don't do cocaine.
I would not forget. Oh, this is old cocaine. I could forget I had a rubber in my wallet or something, but not. You know what I mean? You have a protection? No, I don't. Oh wait, no, it's been in here for like a year, but yeah.
It expired 5 years ago.
No, I got. No, that's cocaine. I'm sorry, I don't have it. It's cocaine.
No, that's cocaine.
I thought I had it, but I got this cocaine.
It
works. It works just good.
I wouldn't forget about it.
Yeah, dude. Last time I flew international, they made me play music on my MP3 player. So that it
they don't fucking play it. You want to make sure it works.
Yeah, they're like, let me look at it and like play it and like turn it on and play. Like, yeah, we want to make sure it's not just hollowed out or something. I'm like, all right.
Dude, when you go to the Middle East, they make sure you turn your laptop on.
You have an MP3 player?
I said the last time I flew international, Patrick. It's been a while.
Yes, I have a Walkman.
Yeah,
a mini display.
Let me look at this cassette tape.
Oh shit,
dude! Aren't we going to some conference in Estonia?
No, because you talk shit all the time. We're not going anywhere.
Dude, it's across the road from me.
Oh yeah, it's across the road for me too, and then on a plane, and then across the continents.
That's what you do when you fly.
Yeah. Don't I have to get a Visa or MasterCard or something?
I can get a 90 pass.
Yeah, I think it's in September, isn't it?
September what?
It's in October, isn't it?
One of the bird months. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not here in September, remember?
Yeah, you're in a...
No.
Don't say it.
Lee is Jason Bourne. So we can't talk about where he goes or what he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're an operator, Lee?
You're an operator, man, yeah. For the pubs.
For the pubs.
Yeah, dude, you need to move to Texas.
Dude, And I'm on countdown here. Maybe a year left here, that's it.
We'll open a pub.
Then I'm out.
You'll be like the face of the pub because you're Irish.
Yeah. It's easy marketing.
And the best customer. That's the problem.
Yeah. Patrick's gonna hook us up with the franchising and the building. He's in real estate. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah, man, I'll get you some commercial property.
Yeah, called the Irishmans.
The Irishman. We got this one place that's down here. It's called Georgian Dragons. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool place. And there's another one called Rosie McCaffrey's.
Oh yeah, what's that like?
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Irish pub. Yeah.
We got a Tilted Kilt in Killeen.
I've
we
not
got
been to Arizona.
Huh?
Yeah. Tilted Kilt's basic. Their food's terrible.
Yeah, they're kind of like
eye candy's definitely there, but
they're not known for their food.
Terrible food. But Rosie McCaffrey's good food, good beer, good vibe. You feel like you're fucking. Well, actually, I've never been to Ireland before.
Man, it's a fucking great place, but weather is shit.
Yeah, it rains a lot there.
Fucking rains nearly every day, man. Yeah,
that's why it's green.
It's just fucking green.
Really, it rains almost every day.
It rains almost every day, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like 20 days out of the month or something like that.
I mean, the last two summers have been decent, but like once you go past September, it will rain until fucking April or May. You know, you never get 3 days in a row where it doesn't rain. You know, never.
Yeah, it's actually weird.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like at least 2 weeks out of the year it's raining. It was surprising for me to find that out. I've never been to Ireland either.
It's
a
crazy.
great spot to fucking drink, man. It's such a cool place to drink, you know.
My family had a castle there.
Hot,
I told you about that.
They're real hot. No?
The
girls are hot?
Yeah, but they're fucking hard work, man.
What do you mean? Like they don't give it. They're not like American girls.
They don't give it out too easy, man. You know, and
they're super Catholic.
They're very fucking opinionated.
Damn women with their opinions.
Not like your stereotypical blonde chick is just happy to get drink paid. You know, they want to fucking know where the drink came from and why you bought that particular drink, and it's just whoa, you know.
Crazy.
Good experience, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Isn't there like more women, or where is that? Is that Alaska or something? There's like more women to men ratio or some shit like that in Ireland as well.
Where the fuck is that? I think that could be Sweden, you know.
I don't know. That'd be near where we need to go to a conference at then.
Sweden, yeah.
Well, I would go. Yeah, Sweden's a fucking Sweden's
hot.
Cool, man. Yeah,
hot.
Yeah,
Sweden is fucking cool. Beautiful. What kind of conference is out there?
There's a conference in Estonia. I think it's this month or next month. Is it, Sean?
Let me come look, man. Hold on.
I think it's just your run-of-the-mill blockchain conference, you know.
How long have you guys known each other for?
Back when we were young lads.
2 years, Sean? Is it 2 years?
Yeah, about 2 years.
You guys met online?
Yeah. How the fuck did we meet, man?
That hurts my feelings, man. Okay, how we met was we both have YouTube channels. He was the Crypto Vapor. I don't know why, but and I have my channel, and this project approached us called Snowball Mining. It was a what are the scams called?
We met before then, dude.
No, it was Snowball Mining. We met. Yeah, that's when we started talking. Cloud mining, and then he did a review of it. He was like, "This looks like a piece of shit scam." And I tried talking to the people in their Telegram group, and they were dicks, and they hurt my feelings. So this looks like a piece of shit, but this is a piece of shit. They're probably a piece of shit. So then I was doing a review, right? And I asked questions in chat, and they like answered me, and they were friendly, but they still would look scammy. And I was like, much more professional. I was like, this here, this is kind of a red flag that they're in 7 different countries, but this is registered here, and this country is known for, their easy registrations. So I was like, just looks a little weird, and there's a lot of questionable things about this. It was a scam. They took everyone's money, like a month or so later. But yeah, no, they like the community went after him, And then we just said, yeah, they're a fucking scam. They ripped everyone off. So then afterwards, we went in there and we're like, hey, don't y'all feel like dicks for talking shit about us? We tried warning you a month ago, and you were.
What do you know?
Yeah. They're like, it wasn't a scam. It was just one guy on the team took everyone's money. We're like, yeah, sure. Why don't you go look for them in one of the 9 countries that they're fucking supposedly in?
Yeah, they have offices in 9 countries, yeah.
Yeah. It was like Berlin, and then like Sweden and Canada. And they had a video. I remember the video. They're like, we had 550 miners, and they had a video of like a warehouse, and they had like 7 miners. And I was like, this is 7 miners. I have 4 in my game room going.
Once we get all the money, we're going to buy more miners. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, we have this.
We're going to do. Yeah.
We're just showing this,
God.
They had a big warehouse and only had 7 miners in there.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been just. I could have took my like.
Random.
I had like 7 miners myself. I could have took them down to like my friend's warehouse and filmed it and been like, give me $100 million. And they got a decent amount of money. It was during the ICO boom, so.
Yeah, they got a bit of money.
Crazy, man. They're so insane.
Yeah, they probably got like $7-8 million. Took off. This was ICO boom time, where you could just make a website and a white paper and get $5-10 million.
Well, you know what? That cycle is going to come again. You get a lot of new people coming in.
But yeah, I know.
I don't think so. I think that's done.
You're talking like someone that knows what they're fucking talking about. But when people come in that don't know what they're fucking talking about, you know what I mean? To be that
thing, man. This is
a good looking website. It really is. Look at the quality. When I move my mouse around, shit moves.
The shit moves behind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in $1,000 right now.
It might not look like the way it was traditionally ICOs or something, but it'll be packaged up differently. But like when new people come to the space, and people are still getting fucking scammed every fucking day, and it's because people have the wrong perception of what cryptocurrency is.
The only ICO I ever participated was in Electronium, and then I sold. I spent like some fucking pixie dust I had left over of Ethereum because I hate Ethereum. I don't really deal with it, and like I ended up making like $300 or $400 and sold it right away.
I don't think I ever made shit. Face Setter, their ICO sold out they made like 10 million or something. They like opened it at this conference, sold out in like 30 seconds. It was like amazing technology for the government and people to spy on you. And I put like a shitload of money in that. Put a shitload of money in Dorado.
I've never heard of these.
I've never put into an ICO,
Delivery by drones and like drone shit on the blockchain. FaceSetter's still around, and it's like really amazing company, amazing technology. They can it's facial recognition, and then integrating that with blockchain. So you go to Walmart, it registers your face. It follows you. The AI follows you in Walmart. You go look at red shirt here. You look at this shirt. It recalls it. You go back to Walmart like a month later. It'll send you a discount code. Hey, we got this red shirt on sale. Same one you fucking looked at a month ago, knowing you looked at it. All that, and they're like, you can sell it to clubs, to where if you're banned, as soon as you walk up to the door, all the bouncers get a text right away. Have your picture. This guy was banned from 6 months ago. We got a fight.
Fuck that.
Crazy accurate facial recognition software. But it's worthless. I mean, it's not worthless, but it's 90% down.
It's the application though alone,
yeah.
But that's where you can see the difference between stocks and tokens. It's not connected.
Dude, I feel like tokens. A lot of these projects are like grasping at a utility, like.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, 100%.
Well, they're grasping at cash, Patrick.
Cash,
because
they're getting.
Yeah,
but
look at like some of them that were like, okay, the same friend that we went into accredited investing together, like at the same time, because of that one coin I was telling you about, or token. Mm-hmm. He invested in another one that was like a Carfax on blockchain. Like
that was one I was in too. Yeah, I still have a bunch of them.
Really. And he did that one. He did some other one. I'm not gonna say its name. He trusted this guy on Telegram to send him fucking shit. He sent him money, and the guy actually sent him the coins, but it was like it was a private sale or whatever, and that thing never even went to an exchange, so he got scammed. But you know, like this is on blockchain. This on blockchain. It's this on like blockchain is just a fucking ledger. Like you can put anything on blockchain, but doesn't mean that it makes it better. Like I just feel like a lot of these things are just grasping at some sort of utility or use. And you like
it'd be interesting to see, you know,
why do people think that makes sense? Like
exactly.
Yeah. That's the part that frustrates me. Like, why do you think that?
It's a buzzword, man. You know that worked. It worked, dude.
Bro, you really hold on. Let me ask you a question. You really thought that a drone delivering what was it? A drone delivering what?
Hey, like food and stuff like that. Yeah, because Amazon's working on it. Other people are working on it. It was this huge. Did you watch those videos? They're pretty fucking good. They were very good. You know,
they were really convincing.
Yeah, it's
the fucking video told me to, man.
The future, man. That car vertical is. It's still, I know.
You know, in fairness, Car Vertical did do a good promo video.
Dude, they did. No, fuck you. Also, you can go on the website, like you could put in your VIN number. Told you all the shit about your car, all the other stuff.
Carfax, and they just fucking import the data and put it on their fucking site. I mean,
it's on blockchain, man. It can't be changed.
It's on fucking blockchain.
You can roll back the odometer, but it won't change the blockchain, brother. You change your oil, goes on blockchain. Shut up, man. It was fucking fine.
My buddy fucking big. Dude, my buddy lost a lot of money, this guy. Let me tell you. This guy, he's a Moroccan cat. He lost a lot of money. And then in Verge, he ended up making like 360-something thousand, and I told him, and he didn't want to. No. That shit went down to like fucking 40-something thousand.
The whole Verge thing on the way before the Pornhub, it was just Verge would go up. As soon as it would start to dip, I'd sell it by Tron. Tron would go up, Verge would go down. As soon as Tron started going down, put it back in Verge, Verge would go up. It was like, just rode it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until the news came out, it's like, it's Pornhub. And it was like, pfft. And I was still, I still thought, oh, you know, that's a big deal, man. It really is a big deal, which it was a big deal at the time. You know, to be honest, it was a bigger deal than people gave it credit for.
It is. It was MindGeek. It was Pornhub. Everybody keeps calling it Pornhub. It was MindGeek. But, you know, it wasn't exclusive on Pornhub. It wasn't exclusive. And, you know, I think it was huge, though. It was big. But there's just so much buildup on everything that it's kind of hard to...
That especially, it was Justin Sun the fuck out of it. It was so overhyped. You know what I mean? That unless it was something like Amazon, it's going to take Verge, and it's going to be the only thing it was...
Yeah.
What people were going to be kind of let down about it, you know.
You know what? No matter what news you release, people are always fucking disappointed now.
Oh yeah.
Now, yeah.
You know, yeah. And if you release some news and the fucking thing doesn't spike, you know, 50, 60, 70%, they're like, "Fuck, scam."
Well, we were talking about that before.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, back in the run, literally, you could change your logo, and it would make you 10%, 20%. You know, and people would talk about it like it was meaningful. Look at this logo, like Superman. This is going to change things. People are going to want to get this because of this. Mm-hmm. This is yellow. People dig yellow. You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it would go up. Like literally, if you had $10,000 in there, you would make $2,000 because they changed the color of their logo.
Rebrand, yeah.
Yeah,
rebrand. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. Just it didn't make sense, man. It didn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't make, and it still doesn't. I mean, it's Wild West, isn't it? Wild fucking West.
You know, you as a financial advisor, I'm sure you had your series test done. Like looking back at it, like, don't you think like that's fucking ridiculous?
Yeah, but that's why I said there was a whole different mindset of people that never invested in their life, people that didn't know how to invest in a stock, people that didn't know how to purchase it, people that literally go down to the bank and be like, can I have a bond? I have this money I got from my grandpa when he died. What do I do with it? Those people, were able to put $20 or $100 or that $500.
But it wasn't a unique situation, If you go back to the 1920s, the stock market crash, it's the exact same mentality.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day, because people were making money in the stock market back in the 20s. Like you could throw a dart, at any crypto project, a year or two ago, and you're going to make money. Yeah. It was like that in the stock market back in the 20s. And people would just throw money in, make money. They had the roaring 20s. They were getting drunk on bathtub gin and making money. And then it all popped and it all, fell apart.
Yeah, human behavior is predictable, man.
Yeah. It's like fucking crazy.
Well, I wanted to say that we're going to give away a Ledger Nano to one of the people that have been in the chat this time. I have to get the go on the website, so we'll do it next show. From everyone that was in the chat this time, we'll put your names in the wheel thing and spin it, and then we'll give that Ledger Nano away.
I don't know if anybody's in the chat, man. There's nothing happening there.
It's not live. Is it live still? Are we live again?
Live, dude.
Is it live?
But nobody has commented for fucking.
Yeah, I think I got it spinning, dude.
I think they probably thought we were done because we were down for so long.
A lot of people probably did.
We can do it again. We can do it again. Next time we'll give it away.
Yeah, we'll give it away next time when we're on. We'll get names of the people in the chat, and then we'll give it away.
Oh God.
Well, had a good time there, Patrick. Anything else you want to talk about or go over?
When are we gonna do this again so I can have something more?
Well, I was in touch about that. I'd like to get you on my regular YouTube channel, do like a serious interview. Whenever you can actually go over some of your partners and stuff. Let me know, and we'll do that.
I think by next week I should be able. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We'll talk offline, but I should.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and end it now. Hold on. Well, everybody, it was good hanging out with you.
Nice to meet you, Patrick.
Nice to meet you, too.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll give away the Ledger Nano next week. Should be next Thursday. Is that when we're doing it? Do you know, Lee?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm here next Thursday, though. I need to check the schedules, man,
I'll post when we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Tuesday or Thursday, American time, and then like Wednesday for in the morning, or Friday for if you're in Europe with Lee. You guys take care. We'll see you in the next video.
You guys.
And
we don't.
We're stop streaming. Okay. All right.
We're still recording, though, right?
Hold on.
It's still recording. My side.
And stop the recording.